The moment the Spirit of God breathes into your life, the atmosphere around you begins to change. It's not dramatic at first. It's subtle, like the wind shifting direction before a storm breaks. But soon, everything that's not rooted in Him begins to shake loose. Old habits, fake comfort, shallow desires, they start slipping away, and something new begins to rise inside you. What you lose might hurt, but what you gain will make you whole. Number 1, your vision changes. The Holy Spirit doesn't just open your eyes, He gives you new ones. You begin to see through heaven's perspective. The things you once chased start to look small, and the things you ignored start to shine. Sin stops feeling like rebellion and starts feeling like betrayal, not because God is angry, but because your spirit has tasted something pure. The world hasn't changed, but you have. You're no longer defined by what broke you. You're becoming who He called you to be. 2 Corinthians 5:17 says, "Anyone who belongs to Christ has become a new person." This is not self-improvement. It's divine rebirth. Number 2, your hunger shifts. What used to satisfy your flesh now starves your soul. The noise that once thrilled you starts to drain you. You begin to crave stillness, truth, and purpose. You'd rather sit in the quiet with God than drown in the applause of people. You start realizing that peace is more powerful than popularity. Romans 12:2 says, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." And that's exactly what happens. Your desires start detoxing. The Spirit doesn't just modify your habits, He reprograms your heart. You stop asking, "What can I get away with?" and start asking, "What draws me closer to Him?" Number 3, the fight gets real. The moment the Holy Spirit moves in, the enemy moves out, but not without a war. You start feeling the pressure, the doubts, the sudden waves of temptation. That's not failure, that's friction. Because light and darkness can't coexist without conflict. Galatians 5:17 says the flesh and the spirit are in constant opposition. So when life feels heavier, don't assume you're losing ground. It might mean you're finally walking in your calling. The resistance you feel is proof that you're now a weapon in God's hands. Hell doesn't attack what isn't a threat. Number 4, you start hearing God differently. Not through volume, but through clarity. His voice becomes the compass of your soul. Sometimes a whisper, sometimes a conviction, sometimes just a peace that doesn't make sense. You'll feel Him pulling you out of rooms you used to run to, silencing words you used to speak, stirring compassion for people you once ignored. John 16:13 says, "The Spirit of truth will guide you into all truth." And as He guides, you realize that direction from God is better than validation from man. You stop chasing signs and start following peace. Number 5, you start longing for holiness. Not because you have to, but because you want to. The Spirit draws you toward purity like gravity. You start deleting things, stepping away from certain people, protecting your peace, not out of fear, but out of love. You start realizing holiness isn't about rules. It's about relationship. 1 Peter 1:16 says, "Be holy, for I am holy." That doesn't mean perfect, it means set apart. You stop fitting in because you were never meant to. You were built to stand out. Number 6, boldness rises. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead begins to rise in you. Suddenly, you can't stay silent anymore. You speak truth with love, even when it's uncomfortable. You forgive when it doesn't make sense. You love when others hate. That's power. Not the kind that shouts, but the kind that stands. Acts 1:8 says, "You will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you." That power gives you courage when fear says stay quiet. You start realizing your voice isn't meant to echo the crowd. It's meant to carry the kingdom. Number 7, you begin to die. Not physically, but spiritually. The old you, the proud you, the insecure you, they start to fade. Every surrender feels like a small death, but with each one, something divine awakens. Galatians 2:20 says, "I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me." This isn't loss, it's liberation. You realize the Spirit didn't come to improve your life. He came to replace it. He tears down what's fake so He can build what's eternal. When the Holy Spirit enters you, you don't just feel different, you become different. Your eyes see clearer,